Indiana Fever lost in overtime last night, and I saw a headline that said, Hero Clark let down by teammates, which is a ridiculous headline because Caitlin Clark was 10 for 28 shooting. Yes, she hit the shot to send them to overtime, which makes her the hero. Having a high-volume scorer on your roster can also be the reason why you lost. Be damned if you're going to be a bad basketball fan, because good basketball fans know exactly what Caitlin Clark is. Caitlin Clark is a volume scorer. She's not the greatest player to ever play the game. She's not even the best guard on her team. She's a fun-to-watch, high-volume scorer, which is a very specific thing in the game of basketball. She can score 50 and put on a great show. She can single-handedly win you a game. But on her average night scoring 20 to 30, she has to get a lot of shots up to do that. High-volume scorer is incredibly fun to watch, and people who know basketball know that a high-volume scorer is ultimately a risk to have on your team, especially if they're a high-profile player. They can win you games single-handedly, but they can also lose you games and be a detriment to your offense, taking other players out of their rhythm because they take such a high volume of shots. And if they miss a high volume of shots, what they often do because of the law of averages, then your team is at a huge detriment. A player like Caitlin Clark, a high-volume scorer who had 32 points, sounds like a good game, but she had 32 points on 10 of 28 shooting, which actually is one of the main reasons their team lost. In juxtaposition, the Mystics won the game and Sonia Citron had 30 points on 10 of 14 shooting. This is a simplistic explanation of the double-edged sword of a high-volume shooter, because really it's about distribution of shots and flow in the offense and overall cohesion of a scoring unit. But you can look at Clark versus Citron's game and see who actually helped their team win and who contributed to the loss. Clark had more points, but she also missed 18 shots. Citron had fewer points, but she only missed 4 shots. And misses aren't just a personal stat, that's a lost possession. That in a nutshell is the equation that shows that scoring more points doesn't necessarily give your team a better chance to win. A high volume scorer can often be a detriment to wins and losses. In a 2-point loss, a player that missed 18 shots contributed to the loss. Caitlin Clark is a great player who is super fun to watch, but people who really know basketball know she's not Michael Jordan, she's James Harden or Carmelo Anthony. And historically in professional basketball, having a high-profile, high-volume scorer has been a detriment to a roster trying to win a championship. Put simply, a high-volume scorer wins you basketball games, but will lose you playoff series.
Just before the first half came to an end, Caitlin Clark whistled for an offensive foul and complaining about it. And there was
Sonia Citron didn't outshine Caitlin Clark because Caitlin was louder, but Sonia Citron outplayed Caitlin Clark because Sonia was cleaner. Now I understand. If you only watched the fourth quarter, I get why you may feel different. Because Caitlin Clark hit shots you remember to help you forget about the shots she spent 3 quarters missing. 11 points in the first 3 quarters, then 17 points in the fourth on 6 of 8 shooting. But that's why Sonia's game can get lost, because while Caitlin Clark had 32 points on 28 shots, Sonia had 30 points, 2 less on half of those shots. But here's the part that you might have missed because the comeback attempt was so loud. Caitlin Clark's fourth quarter felt epic because 17 points on 6 of 8 shooting. But Sonia Citron was perfect in the fourth. 12 points on 2 of 2 shooting, including 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Sonia was so hot that she hit a half-court shot at the end of regulation, but was taken back because it came after the buzzer. The one reason the Fever even had life was because the Washington Mystics kept giving them life. 21 Washington Mystics turnovers turned into 27 points off of those turnovers for the Indiana Fever. While Caitlin Clark had the highlights, Sonia Citron outplayed her.
Exposing Caitlin Clark weak as defense. Another liability on the court.
Martin pushes. Carla late. Wee-wee. Leah Boston's got 8 points and 6 rebounds to go along with 3 blocks. Late with speed again. No fear from the rookie. The Stars, or to the Wings rather, as Late drives and scores again. Flagrant.
Hey, bro, you might be right, bro. Watch her right here. So she gonna get it. They gonna run the court. But watch what she do this play. Look at her. Why would she do that? She shot this shot on 2 people. You telling me you couldn't get a better opportunity? And then here's the funny part. Look at the clock. 17 seconds. I don't understand.
Talked about how Caitlin being the point guard is not sustainable. Like,
No.
it's not to say you can't do it. You just don't want her doing it. And the quote she said last week, she said, "It is exhausting bringing the ball up 94 feet versus pressure every single time. So we certainly need to find somebody that can handle the ball a little bit and give me a little bit of a break." In comes Raven Johnson, and Stephanie White said this about Raven Johnson: "She can alleviate some pressure with Caitlin having to bring up the ball," White said of Johnson. Look at the way the teams play her 94 feet all the time. Again, how do we find ways to rest her on the floor? It's having someone else bring the ball up, initiate offense, and then get Caitlin into action in the second or third action or the second or third side.
I knew this comment was going to come, so let's take a look at it, man. First turnover right here. Bad pass. Can't see that one that good, but obviously threw it straight to the defense. Second one right here, stepped out of bounds. Turnover, fat foot. Third one right here, bad pass, horrible pass. Fourth one right here, bad read, bad pass. Didn't know what they was going to do. Fifth one right here, fat foot, just fell, lost the ball, turnover. Sixth one right here, looked like she about to do something with it, right? Oh, trying to get it to her big down low. Nope, bad read, bad pass, turnover. Number 7, probably not the best pass, but she probably still could have caught it. I'll give her a pass. Number 8, dribbling the ball, lost it, going the other way. Number 9, yet again, dribble off her foot. The ball's going the other way. Number 10, bad pass, tip, turnover. Number 11, what's she going to do with it here? Look like she's trying to get a pick and roll. Oh, trying to split the pick. Nope, bad pass. Number 12, what's she about to do with it here? Looks like she's about to step back. What the hell? Behind the back, turnover. Number 13, look like she's trying to get another pick. What's she going to do with it now? Step back. Oh, offensive foul, turnover. Tried to bait the foul call. Can't do that in the WM. Number 14, trying to push the ball up on the fast break. Bad read, bad pass, turnover. Number 15, trying to get into the lane. Bad read, bad pass, turnover. And number 16, she's going to dribble it back out. What happens next? She crumbles, loses the ball, turnover. Yeah, man, her teammates are definitely causing all these turnovers.
Clark picked by Agumbawale. Odyssey spots up.
And then on the other end, Agumbawale having a career year in steals.
We need to talk about that Washington Mystics Indiana Fever game last night. It went to overtime on one of the craziest plays I've ever seen in a basketball game. Wow. So first, Caitlin Clark did this.
Oh, will it be Clark? Cunningham looking. First time down. Hand it off Clark for the tie. Yes!
But if you notice, there was still 2.3 seconds left on the clock. Watch what happens next.
Most clutch of her WNBA career. No timeout. Citron, will she even get one away? She will fire. And hits! Citron from half court. Was it off in time?
Unfortunately, the shot didn't count because I guess she didn't get it off in time. But she played really well.
In the first half here, Citron riding on 22 on 22. And Citron, that one was halfway down. And that kind of night after the first quarter for Indiana. Citron, a step growing a pretty finish.
Caitlin Clark also had a good night. And look, I know Caitlin Clark made history in that game by becoming the first player in WNBA history to record 75-plus points and 20-plus assists through the first 3 games of a season. But we need to talk about efficiency here. Listen to this. Sonia went 10 for 14. Sonia put up 30 points on 14 shots. Caitlin Clark took 28 shots to get those 32 points. That's kind of crazy. Also, she shot 17 threes. I don't know. I guess people love it. It's exciting, but I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. Congratulations to both players, but ultimately the Fever did lose 104-102. Washington got the dub. I think they deserved it because I don't even care if that shot didn't get off in time. Like, just give it to the girl already, would ya?
You follow me on Instagram. So did you see one of the dumps that I put?
No, sorry.
Okay. So there's a funny video that they would like for me to show you. I was on vacation while you were getting drafted.
In the 2025 WNBA draft,
We got.
the Washington Mystics select Sonia Citron.
Okay.
University of Notre Dame.
Okay, I'll take that. That's 6-1.
You're so irritating.
I was excited.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that
you
was.
tell me, how did you feel?
I just think it's kind of cool that you're coming from a place where one of my really close friends, Michaela,
Yes.
you were with her, so.
That's my girl, yeah.
Yeah, she told me. I had texted her immediately, like, do we have somebody? She's like, nah, you do.
Nothing so about that. Citron with string music.
I'm in love with Orlando's mixes.
Nothing so about that. Citron with string music.
They baby like shit, but you cannot come home. I pull the hoe off and I do not feel wrong. Youngest take off your talk like the Georgia Dome. How the fuck can I flop, nigga? I ain't know.
The tempo now to Citron.